Leeds warrior, Josh Warrington. Who could forget his performance against Kiko Martinez, the fighting pride of Leeds, UK? Vasily Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Leeds, England, a featherweight champion of the world, introducing Josh, the Leeds warrior, Warrington. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the two-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous three-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Can you feel the heat? There's no escaping it. It's just there. Can you imagine being the fighter? Sometimes you think under the lights it's hot, but when you've got the sunlight, it's a lot to take in.
And we're underway in round one. That punch won't score. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
This is taking boxing back to its roots, outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything, you've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this, your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Nice counter shot with the right hand. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an... And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Ball in the matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Why aren't they defending? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Beautiful counter punch. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Right. Well, this is the time that the train... On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. He just misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. Insane action. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer. I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's code red time for Josh Warrington.
Oh, I heard that never by saw it.
Well, he is in... And there's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
No doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Once this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. That counter shot lands. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. That left counter was perfectly timed. He parries the right jab away. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter shot. Well, he is glad to have... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. He threw the hook, didn't land. They score with that left hand. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity. On to the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And a counter left. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Right punch. Counter punching. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than...
Josh Warrington on the brink now. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Counter punch. Left punch. Good counter punching for both these athletes. Oh, that punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He missed with that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He misses with that jab. The courage on display here is incredible. That left scores. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter punch. Well, we're entering... And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope. You've got to hope they run out of steam.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. One punch could change everything in this battle. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Hey, those punches add up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. And we enter the ninth. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? These two fighters are made for one another. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That's another scoring shot. Nice counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope that
We've made it to round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. He misses with that jab. No power in those punches. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You gotta ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over. What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And they get out of the way of that left hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I'm not sure about the judges on this one. A split decision win.
These guys are doing their job right. I'd have called it exactly as that. I might have been around that or two, but these guys have got it right. Well even fight, even match. I'd have noted that as well.